We had a subscriber tell us it would be that her grandfather used to do that, used to spike the bottles with some alcohol. So it's working. Calves are doing great. So let's spike some bottles. Welcome to Willow Creek Bar and Grill. Ha! Just kidding. This is not a bar and it's not a grill. We're getting ready to take our calves out their bottles. And yes, I'm spiking their milk. I'm spiking the baby bottle. That sounds wrong on so many levels. Anyway, we just do about a tablespoon per feeding. Not every feeding, once a day. They seem to be responding really well, so we're going to keep at it. We're not drinkers, but like I said, I do like to have vodka in the house for tincture reasons. I make a really cool spray for my kids at night using vodka and lavender. I put it in a little spray bottle and they like to have it sprayed on them as they go to sleep. So, and I'm sure it has other uses. I think when we were reading into emergency preparedness, they were saying that alcohol was a really good thing to have for disinfecting, for this and that. So stock up on your vodka. After a weekend of the barfs, I'm really glad to see us all upright and busy. So far, Jonah's had a little bit of an achy belly, so has Missy. We're hoping it stays at that. Otherwise, we're about done. So yay. And yay for Legos. I hate Legos, but I like them too. I just hate Legos all over the house. All over the house. This is my Lego stash. Mom's awesome Lego stash. If I find a Lego on the floor, goes in the stash. And to get a Lego out of the stash, they have to do a special job for me. So I love Mom Legos. Those are the kind of Legos I love. Ones that work for me. Sam just informed me that I should play with my Legos. I should. Maybe that would give them more motivation to get them out of the Mom Lego box jar. Because if they see me playing with my really, really awesome Legos, might motivate them to want them back. Hi, babies. It appears that we have woken them up from a little nap. So it's a little bit chilly out here, but the sun is sure nice to see. After getting some snow yesterday, that was not my favorite thing. So I love snow in its time and season, but I'm ready to not have snow. So anyway, we're gonna feed our little babies. They're doing extremely well. We have had a problem trying to figure out how much to feed, what to feed. You know, we have implemented some alfalfa, free choice in their little shack. They also have water in there. We are going to give them the starter pellets as well as soon as we can find a little container to put them in. So they're doing really well as far as how much proportions to give them with the milk. Today I've thrown it out the window and I said I'm just going to do what I think. So we've had them long enough that, I don't know, I'm just going to kind of take by their cues, minimum of 3 quarts a day. Like this morning we did 1 quart and Artemis was freaking out, she wanted more, and Apollo did great, and then we came back out with a half a quart a couple hours later. So we're back out with a quart. We're just gonna see. They just seem really good. Their poo is firming up. That is a blessing. So we're just gonna kind of go with that. I think in the next week we're gonna look at castrating Apollo, assuming everything keeps going as well as it's going. We are getting to know these calves and kind of feeling for their needs. So coming out here, if they're not gonna swarm me like piranhas, maybe we won't feed them. Maybe we'll wait till they start calling out for food. So I don't know, we'll just hang out with them for a minute and wait on the bottles and see. Kind of just see what we think. Yay for homemade electrolyte mix. That worked really, really well. We have ordered some halters as well from good old Amazon. So we're gonna get that project going soon too. That will definitely help when we go to castrate Mr. Apollo. I don't know how they expect to get fed when they do this. So I didn't want to bring out 5 little buckets, but now I'm rethinking that I don't want to dump this one huge bucket either. So anyway, we'll get it someday. The pigs are mad at me, but I can't lift that food over. And I don't want to get all dirty, so we're gonna get another scoop to throw it in there. Gosh, this mud, someday we'll be out of the mud. Someday. I think these chickens are hoping for a treat. We are going to be making a couple changes to what we're feeding these cute pigs. We're going to add some more alfalfa. I think we're going to add some feed wheat and some other things that Jonah has in his little docket that I'm not completely. I forget things. I know he's got a plan and I'm grateful for him. This was going to be a chicken swing that Jonah and the kids were trying to work on, so needs to be finished. Hey friends! This is the only way he gets any food around here. He has to be sneaky. He has to wait till Bernard's busy off to the next thing. So poor guy, he's missing quite a few feathers on his back end, but it teaches him that he's not in charge, and that's important to a rooster to know. They are not top gun on this homestead. I am. How you feeling, doll?
Not very good.
Her belly's not feeling super great.
Why are you outside?
And then we have the brat sister.
I'm just asking her, why is she outside if she doesn't feel good?
Sometimes outside therapy is the best therapy.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for coming along on this journey with us. Appreciate the support. And I can't believe how fat these pigs are getting, and chickens are doing well, cows are doing well. All around, we're doing well.
So we've had a few comments from our viewers indicating and being concerned that with what we're feeding our pigs, that we're just feeding them barley right now, and that we will be feeding them pasture, indicating that that's not enough nourishment for them. And they were kind enough to provide us with some links to some different sources of research and things to back that up. And we've done our own research in the past, and I've read a few things about how much nutrients is in barley and how pigs are omnivores, how they can eat plants as well as you know, animal flesh, meats and things like that, just like chickens. Chickens are omnivores. So last year when we raised pigs, we did this same thing. We did a strictly barley diet and pastured them when we, you know, probably 3/4 of their life they were on pasture, maybe a little less than 3/4. And they did great. They seemed like healthy animals. They you know, didn't have any issues. So that's why we were doing it again this year. But I'm always willing to learn and grow, and appreciate the information that you guys provide. So I'll be reading and researching some more on it. And in the meantime, I thought, well, I know that we can't pasture them right now, and I know that there are certain nutrients in alfalfa, and that's what we've got planted around us is alfalfa and a bunch of other grasses, different types. And they ate that last year. So until the pasture comes in, we're gonna add alfalfa to their diet. As you can see, they're going to town on it right now. And I'll keep looking into some other things. I think I'm gonna add some wheat, because wheat's got some other things in it, vitamins and things that aren't in barley, that I'll add to the barley as well, and then we'll go from there. But just wanted to say thank you for the information, that you're concerned, and appreciate the comments and suggestions, you know, criticism's great when it's constructive. I appreciate constructive criticism. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, I'm playing Love Story by Taylor Swift.